The country's Attorney General speaking more on a crucial piece of legislation designed to put a drastic dent in transitional crimes involving guns and gangs. The Interception of Communications Bill was tabled in Parliament last week, and it specifically allows for the examination of a communications through telephone, internet, or postal services. Now, despite criticism that this will infringe on the privacy, Janae Noel Ferguson reports tonight that the Attorney General says that's not the case.
Senator the Honorable Allison Maynard Gibson defending the Communications Interception Bill. While some have criticized that the bill infringes on the rights of private citizens, the Attorney General says this bill is to be used as a crime-fighting tool.
Let me remind people that a lot of our crime, as the Commissioner of Police has said, is gang-related. These guns, we don't make guns in the Bahamas. It's gang-related crime. It's transnational. It's coming across borders. I think that we can all remember Jamaica when their tourism was shot because of crime, and it took all these years to try to get it back. The Bahamas does not want to be like that, and the government is not going to sit back and let that happen, and the people of the Bahamas don't expect that to happen.
The Attorney General explained that this piece of legislation will repeal and replace the Listening of Devices Act, as technology has upgraded tremendously since that bill was passed in the 1970s. Now, she also fired back at former president of the Bar Association, Ellsworth Johnson, who's also the FNM's candidate for Yamacraw, who criticized the bill as a dangerous spying legislation.
There's nobody in their right mind who would suggest or ought to be suggesting, and people like Ellsworth Johnson, who was the president of the bar, supposed to be protecting the judiciary, to suggest that this bill violates privacy is criticizing our independent judiciary, and that is wrong. And this is not the time for political games, for political expediency in an attempt to win a seat.
The Attorney General also addressed the concern of what will be deemed a criminal matter for a communication in question to be intercepted.
What the process is that the Commissioner of Police, as he does right now, gets intelligence, he gets information, or either from a citizen or other means, that is investigated. He would then ask the Attorney General's office, which routinely would be the Director of Public Prosecutions, to bring the application to the court for the court to decide whether or not the court believes that this is a circumstance that warrants the interception of communications.
So it's not an automatic thing.
It is not. It's not automatic.
The Bahamas, according to the Attorney General, is ultimately concerned about the high level of guns, drugs, and human trafficking. She further explained the bill was based on the recommendation of the Privy Council.
The Privy Council last year said that our bill needs to be upgraded. I repeat, to modernize it and to bring it into the reality of what communications means in 2017 and the 21st century, to provide for the destruction of documents once their use has been spent, and to give the power to make the decision as to whether communications ought to be intercepted to the independent judiciary, to the Supreme Court. And that is all that this bill is doing. Nothing more, nothing less.
Now, it is unclear when debate on the Interception Communication Bill is expected to begin. Janae Noel Ferguson, ZNS Network News.